If your bench press really sucks, the first thing you need to do is stop using the bar and start getting onto the machines. All right, in today's video, we are going to talk about 6 things that are going to really help you improve your bench press, your chest development, and your overall chest strength. And stick around to the very end because I'm going to have 2 bonus things that are also really important. All right, number 1, I want you to stop using the standard bench press and get onto the machines. The machines will help you drill in the form and you can work on your raw strength. So you want your arms and your shoulders to be placed in the right place. You want to be driving through your elbows and work consistently on building your raw strength.
The Smith machine is the perfect piece of equipment to work on your raw strength. The bar comes down at the same place each time so you can have your shoulders and your elbows set in the correct biomechanical position. This is perfect for working on your raw strength because you don't have to worry about failure because you can set the safeties. Hammer strength machines make great substitute for dumbbells. They're a lot safer than dumbbells and you can handle heavier loads. Now with these hammer strength machines, you can lock in the mechanical positioning and really focus on your raw strength and not have to worry about a dumbbell come crashing on you. These machines help lock in muscle memory so you know where your elbow placement should be, and this is going to help your overall raw strength and with your proper mechanics.
All right, number 2. You really need to focus on full range of motion. I see so many guys, they have a lousy bench press because they only go halfway down or even a quarter of the way down and they think they're doing a bench press. So forget about that. Drop the weight on the bar and do full range of motion. And using tempoed workouts to help you build that raw strength and good form because form is king.
Tempo sets are a perfect way to build raw strength. In this particular example, I'm using a 20-10 tempo. 2 seconds down, 1 second up. No pause at the bottom or the top. Here is an example of a 30-10 tempo set. 3 seconds down, no pause, 1 second up. This is a great way to build raw strength. This is a training technique we use on the Smith machine to develop the lower half of your bench press. You place the bar on the chest and you only go halfway up. You're keeping tension on the chest the entire time. The lowest part of the bench is usually the weakest, and that's why you need to work on this particular technique. This training technique works on the upper half of the motion. We start from a dead stop at the midpoint up to the top, and this helps develop that explosive action so you can finish off that heavy lift.
Number 3, you need to focus on the auxiliary muscles. You need to work on your tricep strength, you need to work on your rear delt strength, and you still need to work on your back for stabilization. And of course, you're going to have to work your front delts to bring up their strength, and this will overall help your strength in your chest and support in the bench press.
The close grip bench on a Smith machine is one of my favorite tricep exercises. It really helps you develop that raw strength in your tricep, and it ties in so well with your chest. I also use the tricep press down with a bar and a rope to work each head of the tricep. Working your tricep shouldn't be taken lightly. It's a very important part for your chest development because you need those triceps for the strength in your bench press.
Hey, if you've been enjoying this content, please hit that like and subscribe button and follow me on Instagram at Masters Muscle. You'll get a few more insights here and there.
The front delts play a very important role in your chest development and your bench press. This is one of my favorite shoulder exercises, the alternating dumbbell front raise. I really focus on trying to contract that front delt so I can feel it and make that mind-muscle connection. And this is an exercise I highly recommend. pec deck is a perfect substitute for dumbbell flies, and you can do the motion safely. It gives you a full range of motion, and you can really concentrate on the form. And don't forget to squeeze really hard at the top. And when you do this machine properly and push out at the end of the motion, you're going to get a great pump, and this really helps your strength. The Arsenal dumbbell fly machine is also a great piece of machinery. If you already have some raw strength, I highly recommend that you try this machine if you have access to one, and it can really help you with that brute force.
All right, let's talk about making the mind-muscle connection. This is where I see a lot of people fail. They get on the bench and they're just shoving weight up and down as fast as they can. They might be bouncing off the chest, they're doing half reps, but they never feel it. They never take the time to feel and squeeze that contraction and really feel it. Feel it the entire time, not just on the last rep when they're struggling. So, learn how to make that mind-muscle connection. Now, doing tempoed workouts will help with that a lot. Also, working on machines will make that a little easier, especially when it comes to the chest. So, don't forget to make that mind-muscle connection. This whole thing is always up here first. All right, another main reason why your bench press sucks is because you have poor form. This is a skill. Just like squatting, anything else, it's a skill. It's making sure your feet are placed right, your back is right, your scapulae are retracted, your hands are in the right position, and you're in the right placement on the bench. You're not too high up, you're not too low, your butt is firmly planted on there. So you've got to have all these things in place for a good, proper bench. If you don't know how to do this, ask someone, man. There's no harm in asking for help. A lot of guys will be happy to help. Now, if you see somebody who's got crappy form, don't ask them. Look for someone who really knows what the hell they're doing. The worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to say no. This is how I set up for a bench press. First, I make sure my hands are in the right place on the gnarly. I get my feet up under me. My butt is on the bench. I pull my scapula together, up, straight down, nipple level, squeeze. Full range of motion.
As the bar comes down, it comes down to nipple level and goes up over the shoulders, a nice line. Also make sure that the bar stays parallel to the floor. If you see it leaning off to one side, then you might have a strength imbalance or your hands are in the wrong place. This is an easy fix.
Now, here's another tool that will help you develop your bench. Once you feel like you have all the positioning correct, record your exercise. Record it from start to finish. Each set. See where things break down. Look at it, record it from multiple angles, from the side, from above, from, looking from the foot level up toward your chest. This is a great tool to help you see what's happening with your bench. All right, let's talk about the last item, and that is, what are you training for? Are you trying to get a bigger chest? Do you want a big bench press? Do you want to be a power lifter? Then train like one. You can't be a power builder. I have watched so many guys fail on that. Hey, if you want to have a big chest, train in the hypertrophy range, 8 to 12. Train like a bodybuilder. If you want to be a power lifter, then train in that 3, 4, 5 range. But I promise you, you will not get success if you try to bridge the two styles. It's just not going to happen. And, once again, ask yourself, why are you doing this? Why do you want a bigger bench press? Why do you want a bigger chest? Now, if you're doing this to impress a woman, then get a better job, dress better. get a good hairstyle, be nice. That's going to impress a woman a lot more than your bench press or your bicep size. So if you're really in this for the right reasons, then train hard and focus completely on that. Bonus, leave your ego at the door. Usually there's a basket out front where you leave your ego, and I make sure I leave it in my locker every time I get onto the gym floor. I want to improve my strength and make my chest bigger, and I want my technique to always improve. I don't care what the weight is, I just want to be able to move it properly. All right, here's my second bonus tip, and I really think you need to track your workouts. I have talked to so many guys that say, well, I was just kind of winging it. I do this one day, do this another day, and they never really know if they're getting any stronger or not. They had no purpose, no roadmap as to what they were doing. So track your workouts, and I will put a link right up there to a video that will talk about how to do that.